Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, flying in the Airbus A320neo in easyJet colours on a trip from here in Copenhagen Kastrup to London Gatwick. So flight time is about 1 hour and 45 minutes or so. We'll get on to the cockpit, set the aircraft up, prepare ourselves for our flight today, and then take ourselves on a trip to, back to the UK. So, we have got the FlyTampa Copenhagen scenery. We have decided to buy that today, and that's something we also have a look at. So we'll set the aircraft up. We'll jump around the scenery, have a look at the airport in detail, and take a look at it from every angle. Also, chasing the sunset, so low on the horizon, should be a pretty nice evening flight tonight. Batteries on, set all three ADIs to nav, cruise flight active, turn on the emergency lights, nav lights on, strobes automatic, fuel pumps, we have to do that manually today, fuel truck, since there's no fuel truck available. External power on, turn up the brightness, and let's start programming our flights. While we're here, make sure that the tablet is active, so you're going to the flight pad. And we'll do everything from the aircraft systems. Right, port from SimBrief, as it loads. It doesn't seem to save the username. I don't know if that's something that's just not quite saved properly, or something I need to double check. I don't know, double check. So port from SimBrief, and now load our flight plan in, perfect. Dispatch, went over to the load sheet, and we'll start programming the rest. We'll plug with our fuel now while we're on the ground, since the fuel truck's not available at the airport. We need 16,861 pounds of fuel, 16,861. 803. One more percent in. I already did that anyway, didn't I? 16,803, 861. Yeah, so actually we'll go for 41% of our fuel tank full. There we go. Passenger will be 171 today, so we'll plug that into the PACX module when that loads. But first things first, let's put another departure and arrival. So Copenhagen is Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Sorry, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. And our arrival airport is Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Welcome, Morgan, how you doing? Welcome, Kingslayer. Welcome, McConnell. Yes, you have started, Aki Boy. It's a nice airport, you might buy it. So we'll have a look in more detail as the aircraft loads, don't you worry. We'll start aligning the IRS, take a couple of minutes. Our flight number is U28268. Uniform 28268. Our, whoops, that's alternative. Whoops, hang on, U28268. Cost index is 26, with a cruising flight level of flights level 340. A few aircraft loading in. Got a Scandinavian to our right. We've got a Wizz Air in front of us. We've got a British Airways. Scandinavian in front of us. You've got an easyJet behind us. And this is over there in old colours. We've got another Scandinavian back there. So the airport's getting quite busy right now. They're quite full here at Copenhagen today. So I'm sure we'll definitely spot some of those people in the skies today. So that's all started. Next page, let's plug in our zero fuel weight and block fuel of 774. Perfect. Let's jump to flight plan, but before we do that, let's now start with the passenger boarding process. So start flight. Hopefully, PACX won't give us one. Will give us one today. Yeah, use the SimBrief flight plan instead. So Copenhagen to Gatwick, U28268, 34,000 feet cruising, flight level 340. 1 hour and 45 on the clock, departing in approximately, so departing on the hour, so say 20 minutes by the time we finish this. A320neo over 171 people on board. We don't get Wi-Fi, don't get entertainment, no boarding music, easyJet safe briefing we do have. We do get snacks, we don't get meal service, and with that, let's now start the boarding process. Could you further explain the model matching mods for air traffic, other places in the game? No, it's only for IVAO, Travelog, it's only for IVAO. So if you use IVAO for multiplayer ATC, then you can use model matching to upgrade your AI aircraft. So all the planes you see us, for example, they've got the Scandinavian there, British Airways there, Wizz Air there. So basically all of that stuff gets updated to improve the model matching in IVAO. Right, let's plug in our flight plan, shall we? So was there an IVAO update? No, there wasn't, Cutters, at least not yet. There's a new update coming out, I think later today or early tomorrow, This is like a testing dev version which fixes the lag issue we had yesterday. First waypoint is Lango. We then fly the Mike 611 to Deagle. And then it's Uniform November 872 to Eel. No intersection found. Okay, in that case we'll go... oh, hang on. Did Deagle not incorrect? Deagle. Okay, in that case we'll skip that. I'll go straight to Deagle then. So, Lango to Deagle. From Deagle, we then try and fly the Uniform November 872 to airport where it's not looking like a successful flight plan today. It's Eel. I think we go direct, so we can do a few more directs. That one. I think it's that one. I'm going to push its flight plan for sure now. Directs to Valco. From Valco, we fly directs to Galso. Then we fly on the Uniform Quebec 6-3. Hopefully that will work. Please work. Mismatch, okay. This flight plan's a catastrophe. Summon. Come on, Quebec 6-3. Surely. One airway is all we ask for. Quebec 6-3 to Eric. Finally, we've got an airway in. Eric on the Yankee 4 to Tebra. Oops, and that is the end of our flight plan, as we then take the Tebra 1 Golf approach from runway 08 right. Right, we're going to have to check this flight plan quickly, because I've got a feeling something... No, he was in the right place. Falco's... Yep, that's fine. So, as long as our last bit of flight plan's alright with the approach into UK, that's what really matters. Potentially a bit of a slow departure out of Copenhagen, but small things won't cause too many problems. In fact, you can see in the map where the scenery is an input. That's actually quite a smart map, that. Can't fault them. It's a very good map, that. Right, screen the passengers, and then let's carry on with the aircraft setup. Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome aboard this easyJet flight 8238 from Copenhagen to London Gatwick. Flight time today is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Got clear skies to our trip today, so it should be rather good. Bit cloudy in London, but again, we're seeing minimal turbulence and minimal weather issues on the way. We hope you enjoyed the flight today with easyJet. Hope you sit back, relax, enjoy your flight, and any questions, speak to your cabin crew on board the aircraft today. So send that public address back. Up the brightness of our displays.
From Copenhagen to London Gatwick. Flight time today is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Got clear skies for our trip today, so it should be rather good. Bit cloudy in London, but again, we're seeing minimal turbulence.
And since the sun is setting, we'll also be turning up our integrated lighting, backlighting for our panels, just for sake of visibility. We will turn up that one as well. Very good. IRS lines in 3 minutes. That's almost ready to go. Let's listen to the METAR here. So the ATIS, and let's get to the flight departure now. There's no ATC right now. No ATC, so we'll be using Unicom for departure. As long as we get the weather information, that's the main thing that matters. Do you land on Gatwick Tower today? Very nice. Go to block commands.
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform
Wind 070 at 16 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Temperature -3 degrees Celsius. Dew point -7 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 1026. Sky clear.
Yeah, sounds about right. So clear
Wind
skies,
070 at
1026.
16 knots.
We'll shut that up. So it's out into 1026. No clouds. Dew point, sorry, 6 degrees, minus 3 degrees centigrade, dew point -7. We'll print out the meter strip from the aircraft. The amount is PACX, TFDi design PACX. It's a $30 mod, £20 mods that you can pick up from the TFDi on the website themselves, or off of the Orbex store. Right, so let's plug this into our departure performance. So, oh, the runway first, in fact. Before you do that first. So we're using runway 04 left at Copenhagen, runway 04 left on the Lango 1 Echo departure. Lango 1 Echo, there we go. Insert that. Clear U, there's no transition, insert that. User points, which got you remove the user points. And now we've our performance. So we are using flaps 1 for takeoff. Flex temp is 71. And our V speeds are as following: 125, 126, and 130. Transition altitude 5,000. That's all plugged in. FMS ready to go. We are golden. Scroll you up to 34,000. Flight level 340 for cruise. Select stats. And now we're just waiting for the rest of our passengers aboard. We'll turn on the APU, get that started in the background. And while we wait, let's have a look at the scenery here in Copenhagen. So, like I said, this is FlyTampa Copenhagen. It costs €18, if I recall correctly, from the Sim market or directly within Sim. I got mine off of the Sim market, go away. And, well, if I quickly go to, not fuel, I'll just go to that camera, increase drone speed. €18, and it massively improves the Copenhagen airport scenery. Yeah, for today. It does look good. It does look good. And Copenhagen Airport I do fly out of quite often, so being able to see an upgraded Copenhagen scenery, I'm sure will be much appreciated. Come over here in the private stand in his A320. But it's not a bad scenery that. The ground textures are looking very good indeed. Runways will definitely be enjoying that. It's just overall a very nicely put together scenery here for Microsoft Flight Sim. Got Norwegian 78 and Lufthansa 74. Both also at their stands. A few private jets as well down there. Looks like Learjets over there. It's not a bad scenery. Not a bad scenery. Even the wind farms in the distance over there, and somewhere a bridge as well, which I can't quite remember where exactly it is, but there it is. Yeah, the bridge goes down into the undersea tunnel. It's a very nice scenery. That's very nice scenery. Right, we'll prepare ourselves now for pushback shortly. APU, I can imagine, is now available. Yes, it is. Also, fuel pumps, turn those on. Seatbelts, no smoking. APU available, APU active. External power comes off. And the guy's just spawned in there in his Norwegian 787. Very nice. That Wizz Air's just pushed back from gates. Slowly coming to life now, the airports. If we tune to Unicom 122.8, make sure that's all ready to go. Passengers boarded, we'll be pushing back in just about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to pop open IVAO, make sure everything's set up on this side. Using 04 right for departure. We confirm else as well. So it's, give me a second. 04 left, not 04 right, so 04 left departure. SID is the Lango 1 Echo departure. That's all fine, that's all fine, that's all fine. We're at stand Bravo 9. Let's turn on the beacon lights, let ground credit reality for engine push and start. We'll turn off the anti-ice since we do not require that for now. And let us announce on IVAO that we're going to push back from gate. We use pushback zoomer as always, so I need to go silent for the next couple of moments whilst we let this do its job. Ground from flight deck. Ground from flight deck. Why are you not liking it today? Ground from flight deck. That's very odd. Normally it's pretty good at that. Give me a second, just quickly test zoomers. Test pushback zoomer.
Audio input and output validated. The recognition confidence was 0.95. The connection to the simulator is up and the aircraft is recognized as loaded.
Very odd. Prop traffic's IVAO camera, not VATSIM, we use IVAO. PACX is not freeware, it costs $30. Ground from flight deck. How can your connection be active if you're not going to work? Why can't I call my pushback tug over? Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
That's it, I need to request it, sorry. Normally, well...
Audio input and output validated. The recognition confidence was
no,
0.86.
Oh my words, it's all going wrong today.
The simulator is up and the aircraft is recognized as loaded.
45 minutes. Now that the
All going
cabin
wrong
is
today.
closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Right, as long as it gets us going shortly. Right, so now I'm going to use the zoomer. I'm going to go silent now while we do all this stuff. Ground from flight deck.
Good afternoon. All doors closed and checks completed, so please release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
And off we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention.
You are
the
cleared to
screen
start
for an
the engines
important
now.
Demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we is on this aircraft. A
Turn
safety card
facing
is in your seat
south.
pocket showing the exit routes,
Start turning so
oxygen
you will be
masks,
facing a
life
southern
jackets,
course.
and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board.
Stop
Your seatbelt is
pushback.
fastened, adjusted, and
Stop
released as
pushback.
shown. It
Okay,
must be fastened
I'm
when the
stopping
seatbelt
now.
signs are on.
Please tell when the
We
parking
recommend that you
brakes
keep
are
it
set.
fastened at
Brakes
all times.
set.
Okay,
If the air
Captain,
supply fails,
pins removed.
masks will drop
I'm
from
done.
above you.
Wish you a
Pull
nice
mask
flight.
towards you to start the oxygen.
So temperamental state
Put the mask over your nose
pushback
and
zoomer.
mouth.
Normally it's pretty good, but today it's
Hold in
a
place with the strap.
bit temperamental. I don't know if the ground crew there is in a bit of a mood.
Put on your own mask before helping others.
Alright, so we'll taxi to the runway very shortly. Runway 04 in use right now. I'm not quite sure where the easyJet's going. It's not that direction in use as far as I'm aware.
Click together.
Unless he's landed, of course, then
and
maybe
pull
he's
the strap
just
to
landed.
adjust. Do not
Right,
inflate it
we
inside the
will
aircraft.
turn...
When
Well, before we do that,
outside,
make sure the
inflate
engines
by
are
pulling the
started.
toggle.
Do a quick
If it
flight control
fails
check,
to
measuring is
inflate or
active,
needs topping
so
up, blow
elevators
into the tube.
set,
There is a light
ailerons
and whistle for
set,
attracting attention.
rudder
We also carry
set,
flotation aids for children.
speed
Your tray
brakes
table must now be stowed,
set,
armrest
perfect.
down,
Back to engine mode,
window blinds open,
arm the
and
spoilers,
seatbelts fastened.
flaps down into the
We
number
wish you
1
a
position.
pleasant flight with easyJet.
How do you get the parking automated noise? It doesn't do it in the A320neo Long Island. It uses now a different... so, the A320neo uses an electric PTU, so it's relatively silent. The A320ceo uses a hydraulic PTU, which is what the barking dog is. So the A320neo doesn't actually bark like it used to. There's a very slight noise, but like I say, not quite as loud as it used to be. I'm going to check my departure runway quickly, because it looks like everyone else is going down to the far side. No, taxi to runway 04 left, so obviously 04 left is active runway today. We're going to announce that we're taxiing to the runway, engine 1's available. Turn off the ignition, turn off the APU. And let's turn on our taxi lights. Brakes released, and let's get going. Yes, Long Island, custom wing views we have got. Left seat and right seat. Traffic is a mod, stupid. It's for IVAO. So I use IVAO ATC for my online flying, and IVAO's got, well, I've produced a mod that improves the IVAO model matching. It has its own default setup, but it's not quite as good as the one that I've put together as of late. So it looks like everybody else will be crossing. Actually, yeah, you need to cross runway 12, don't you, to get to the far side. Uh, 737's only AI. Vince, AI only for IVAO. Now the 320 in front of us just cross over, so I'll be stuck behind them for our taxi out today. This is IVAO, Hammer, not Vatson. This is IVAO. Can you use SimBrief playing offline? Yes you can, Kingsler. Yes you can. SimBrief is a flight planning tool, and therefore any flight plans you can create off of SimBrief without any problems. So we've got Wizz Air up front, we've got an EasyJet in front of us, got myself and EasyJet. There are a few other aircraft taxiing around. It's recommended, Chris. It is recommended to use a microphone for IVAO, but if you don't, you can use a text chat instead if you want to. For example, Unicom and frequencies do allow you to use a text chat if you don't want to use your mod, to use your voice. Which mods? It's IVAO. Stupid. It's IVAO. Right. Let's set the predictive wind shear to automatic. Set U to automatic. Set U to Tara. Squawk 7000 initially. We can change that later if we do speak to control. Not too bad, Miguel. Not too bad. How about you? Welcome to channel. Welcome to chats. Won't use VATSIM because my account's suspended and they won't tell me why. So I've emailed them, not replying to me. I'm not going to argue. Also, far more realistic. No, they're about the same, IVAO and VATSIM. They're about the same in regards to realism. The only difference is one's more active in Europe, one's more active in America. VATSIM's good for Europe. Sorry, IVAO's good for Europe, VATSIM's good for America. Flight time is 1 hour and 45 minutes, Morgan. 1 hour and 45 minutes. No thinners, graphics are the same since the graphics video. Auto brake sets to max. Cabin mode check. Takeoff config test. It seems to do the course first time this time. Now let's do it second case, but with that, our pre-takeoff checklist is now complete. SimBrief is only for simulators, as you make flight plans. Because real-life aviation uses different systems, so the SimBrief flight plan is used for, well, it uses the Lido format, Lufthansa's integrated dispatch operation, and it's different for that when compared to real-life aviation. So it's for simulation because it's used for simulation. Short answer. This is IVAO, Evan, not VATSIM. Yes, we're using the experimental version, Sebastian, so we have got the improved flight dynamics as well for Microsoft Flight Sim. As we slowly taxi our way to the runway. Would you be able to fly from Kuala Lumpur to Qatar? We could do it at some stage, Anwar. Certainly can do. Yes, I have got Zinitech Enhanced Airports pack. Mixed reaction. It looks better than default, but I was expecting a bit more in regards to airport terminals and all that, but the ground maps, the ground lines, all that's very nicely improved. I do recommend it. Yes, IVAO is more than accessible for the average player. Of course, practice you get better, but it's certainly not a difficult network to get yourself used to. And also I'd say the integration for Microsoft Flight Sim, much better on IVAO with its built-in AI model matching, which I've got improved. Havana Kingston, we can do it at some stage. Time of day is evening. Vince, now flying in the evening. Doha to Colombo, we can do at some stage, Rashith. Had quite a few requests for Doha, so we'll definitely do a Doha flight at some stage soon. Do you need a thumbnail? What for, Ollie? I've already got a thumbnail on these videos. There's a 787 taxiing behind us now. 787, Norwegian Airlines. It's very busy at Copenhagen today. Always good to see. Flight time at 1 hour and 45 minutes, Rory. 1 hour and 45 minutes. easyJet safety briefing makes you miss summer holidays very much. It's been a while since a lot of us have travelled, certainly. I flew relatively recently in November to Berlin, but it's been a long time for a lot of people. Before November, it was like March, which was, well, between November and March, the longest time I haven't flown in about 5 years. And probably at this point, maybe even longer than that. Do Qantas have A320? I thought Qantas was more of a 737 operator. The British Airways now taxiing to 04 left, so another aircraft joins the queue here at Copenhagen. And the first easyJet's now taking off. And Air France climbing out of Hamburg right now. To be fair, when I went to Copenhagen, not last year, it was late the year before, flew into Copenhagen, and she flew out of Hamburg next day. So I did a day trip to Copenhagen, took the train to Hamburg, took the train onto a boat, just rather. What's gone on there? I can guess what's happened. Oh, no, it hasn't. It's just server shut down or something. Reconnect. We'll taxi slower. Sometimes IVAO, well, they've had a few server upgrades recently, and so they're still trying to figure out the server stability, but small destination like that, nothing more than just a server restarts. Right, the Wizz Air's now lining up. We'll get ready to hold position. There's no 737 yet, Slaughter, so can't fly 737, there's no 73 yet. Right, hold position, make sure we're still on Unicom. Yes, we are on 2.8, that's fine. Hold short, and just waits now for the traffic to get going. There's now taking off. Welcome, Chris, how you doing? Got channel to chats. How are you today? How are you? So one guy's departed, that's an easyJet. Wizz Air's taking off. easyJet's lining up. Slowly the traffic makes its way out. Watching from Sri Lanka, welcome Rashith, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. I'll try and greet you, but I presume you're, well, I don't know, Sri Lankan Tamil, Sri Lankan Gujarati. Can I do Tamil, Vanakkam? But Gujarati, I don't know how to say hello, I'm afraid. Or Sinhalese, actually. I think Sinhalese is another language out in Sri Lanka. It's a very much cultural country, Sri Lanka. A load of languages, a load of different people. In fact, Tamil, I think, is the oldest language in the world. If I remember correctly. It's the oldest language, at least it hasn't changed in modern times. So now the easyJet's take off. Is it good to get Microsoft flights on the gaming laptop? You can do Wisdom, but desktop is always much gracefully recommended. Sinhalese, there we go. Right, easyJet's about to start his takeoff run, I believe. Yes, he is. Taxiing to position and hold. Turn on the landing lights. Parking brake released, and let's get going. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff. Afraid not, Magnus. I do not speak Danish.
Seats for takeoff.
I believe I'm on Shard 2, Ludwig. Shard 2. While we're holding on the runway, I'll quickly drop the flight tracking link into the chat for you guys if you want to follow me along. Do you overclock GPU fully? I've overclocked it to its limit, Kingslayer. You should never overclock fully because that's just going to cause your system to crash, basically. Right, so hold position. And now I'm going to wait for the... what's it called? Going to wait for the aircraft in front of us to say that it's clear. And then as soon as you say it is clear, we'll be on our own way out. easyJet, that's us. So if you want to check our flight today, you can do so via this link in the chat now. Departure 9000, that's perfect. Taking off, sorry, Echo Charlie, Kilo Charlie Hotel traffic, runway 04 left, taking off. Right, let's do this. Ends up 40. 1-2 stable. Up to flex. .100 knots. V1. Rotates. A little bit of a crosswind net. Positive climb. Gear up. Let's level the airplane off again. There you have it. Now departing Copenhagen. A very pretty Copenhagen, I must admit. Scenery here, absolutely fantastic. The scenery below, there's our gate where we started off. Whoops, going off bits of speed there. Didn't even realise my overspeed alarm's going off. Well, flaps up. We'll reduce the throttle back to climb power, and we'll follow the departure path out. Flaps will switch over to autopilot since the aircraft's pretty much going in a straight line anyway. Ground spoilers we will reset. We'll announce that we're clear of the runway. And there we go. I don't know if our flights have been freeze and close. Not sure there, Lucas. Perhaps try... check your CPU, check GPU usage, see if one's maximising out. If it is, pull back your settings a bit. Welcome, George, how are you doing? Welcome to Channel Chats. How are you today? How are you doing? Let's take a look at the City of Copenhagen behind us. Microsoft Flight has always been a photogenic simulator. By far the prettiest at the moment. There's one aircraft lying up on the runway now, the 787, we spotted earlier. They'll be taking off in just a couple of moments. Shortly we'll be making a right hand turn, and for the most part the weather will be, well, the lighting will be like this for the flight. It will get dark eventually as we head towards the UK, but for the most part we do enjoy some pretty fantastic sunsets as the flight progresses. Favourite Boeing plane? Either the 73 or 747, Game Boy. The 73 or 747.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable electronic
Turn off
devices.
the landing lights.
This is
10,000
also
feet.
a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatories.
Landing will be pitch black. I don't think it will be entirely pitch black, Sushi Guy. There will be a little bit of lights left, but it won't be the brightest. Won't be the brightest approach. Certainly a pretty one. Certainly a pretty one. There we go, the airport's just behind us. There's the 787 now, just taking off. See a few aircraft taxiing as well. They presume just landed, now taxiing back to gates. That's dangerously close there. I'm not quite sure what they're playing at, but they are flying very slow indeed. Very slowly. Have to try and get them to monitor their speed.
Traffic.
Turn TCAS on.
Monitor vertical speed.
What are you playing at?
Monitor vertical speed. Traffic.
It's been a long test today. It has, Saffron. It has.
Descend. Climb. Crossing climb. Crossing climb. Crossing climb. Traffic.
The aircraft's well behind us now. He paused. I think that's the right MK car. He's paused. That's his problem. He's paused on our network and causing issues for traffic. I'm actually quick second chat. Okay, Charlie Hotel. What was our SID? It was the Lango. Dip. Traffic warning. Paused aircrafts at flight level 150. So this is why I don't pause on an online network. This is why I don't pause. You're just causing problems for everyone. That was IVAO, Henry. That was IVAO's what's it called? IVAO's TCAS. So if I zoom out, you can see there's that craft spins right behind us. He's on pause. He's on pause right there. That's not right. That's not right. I'll have a word with one of the IVAO moderators later, because that's not what you're meant to do on the network. Who is he? Easy224. I'll be speaking to someone later about them. If we take their ID down 2 seconds. You don't pause on our network, and if he's here to try and follow me, well, disrespectful, I must say. 460. So I'll drop it down, and I'll have a word with someone later. Yeah, that was IVAO, sorry. Using the IVAO. He's paused again. He's paused again. I don't get this guy. Few aircraft around, but apart from that, not too bad in regards to traffic. Well, drama aside, let's just enjoy the very nice departure out over Denmark today. Got sun just setting on the horizon. Can I speak to your manager? Like I say, I like finding these online networks, but there are some people who just do it for the trolling. For those who remember the last time we flew to Gatwick, there was the guy who, well, there's a guy who spawned in with a very crude call sign, and then decided to fake a couple of emergencies to eventually cause us problems. I'm not sure if he's paused or still flying, but he's causing a lot of problems with the departures right now. I've got a company message, let's see what they're saying. AOC menu, 3 text, sorry, not 3 text, on the received messages. From Wizzair 2832. The airport's quite busy. Yes, oh yes it is. In fact, W6 2832. W6 2832. Oh, yes, it is my friend. I'm sending that message using the Drawyah messaging tool. Welcome Aviation James, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. Would also not make the flying pad for the 787? It's not a Sobo doing the flight tab, it's Flyboy Kingslayer. So you have to speak to Drawyah to talk about doing these tablets. This is the Drawyah A320neo tablet built for this. This flight's busy. Well, you say that. Oh, you say busy. Frankfurt's very busy at the moment. There's an event going on there right now, and so they've had 77 outbound flights, 50 inbound. If I didn't get the flight request to do Copenhagen today, I very likely would have. Well, I wouldn't have done this route because I still have nightmares about Dublin from last time. In fact, look how busy it is in this intersection. It's crazy. I still have nightmares about Dublin, but I would like we would have flown out of Frankfurt today had we not done Copenhagen. But I can't blame Copenhagen. It's very busy here as well. The aircraft dotted around. Going to increase our cruising speed now, just so we get there a bit earlier. As always, the faster we fly, the more satisfaction passengers will have as we get there a bit early at Gatwick. In terms of sunsets, going to have a very pretty scene today, flying into the sun. Turn on to a bit of flood lighting for sake of visibility. Well, at Dublin. So, we did the flight from from Gatwick to Dublin, which is about 45 minutes. We were then stuck in a holding loop for 2 hours and ran out of fuel. So our number one engine shut off due to fuel loss, and then we eventually managed to land at Dublin on one engine and just about crawled our way towards landing. It was a long, long flight, that one. I'm sure some of you guys still remember in chat. iPhone or Android, I use Android, using the experimental version, Ludwig, using experimental. Yes, you do need to train ATC for both IVAO and VATSIMmer, Marman. You do need to train for ATC for both. Sunset slit, John the right time. Yes, you have aviation, James. Yes, you have. Absolutely gorgeous scenery for us today. See the light reflects on the nose there as well. It's going to be a great flight tonight. It's going to be a great old flight. A320, I'd say 737, Mohammed. 737 any day of the week. I do much for my Boeings over Airbus. The only reason I fly Airbus so much at the moment is because it's the only short-haul aircraft in sim right now for jetliners. But I'm sure 737 gets here very shortly. We're doing a load of flights on that non-stop. Gothenburg, very nice there, Ludwig. I'm looking at Gothenburg. It does look rather good, that scenery. Yes, in planes I have got a load of add-ons right now, all listed in the description. So you'll see the add-ons, check the description for that. Could you fly from Charlie Bravo India? At some stage you can do. Did you study aviation? No, I haven't, Game Boy. No, I haven't. Everything I've learned is just self-taught off of either YouTube videos, Wikipedia articles, stuff my brother's done. Everything's self-taught. Using IVAO, George. Controlling aircraft with IVAO. Will you ever fly the A320 after Initiative comes out? We will do Sushi. I mean, for example, if we ever fly on easyJet again, we're definitely using A320 for that. Ultimately, it depends on the routes. Depends on the route, depends which airlines operate. Again, British Airways is another one. If I fly British Airways, A320, certainly. Just comes down to where, when, and how we fly. But I can tell you for now that when the 737 gets here, my first flight will 100% be a Ryanair 737 out of Stansted, presuming we get Stansted scenery from Guysim. Gonna mute you now, Brian, and say that we're not going to fly from to Charlie Bravo India for spam. It's really the first time I replied to you. No need to copy and paste it another 50 times. We are never flying from Victor Charlie Bravo India. I don't even know what airport that is, but I'm not going to check it. What I'm controlling the aircraft with, I'm using a Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog. So Thrustmaster stick, Thrustmaster throttle we're flying with today. Over speed, because I set it to 0.8, jumps up on the side 0.84. There's nothing about the A320 Microsoft flights I don't quite like. You set the speed, and it changed on its own. It changed on its own, and it's very, very annoying. That's should you get Newcastle or Stansted? There's no Stansted yet on Flight Simulator, so you should go to Newcastle to get it now. If you want Stansted, you have to wait a bit longer, but I'm definitely going to pick up Stansted. That's a day one buy for me. Welcome, John. How you doing? Got to check the chats. Get the good work streams, very good, informative. No worries, Dave. Glad you're enjoying the watch. We're very nearly at cruise. I've just shown my seatbelt sign still on. If we turn it off, give passengers their freedoms back. We'll turn off the seatbelt sign and we'll give passengers their freedoms back for the next couple of, well, next hour or so until top of descents. Correct, George. The Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog.
The fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Currently flying on, well, currently flying at Unicom right now, Jarmo. Currently flying on Unicom. I guess this goes back to the old saying, if you ain't clacking, you ain't slacking. Well, why have I not VATSIM? Because my VATSIM account's suspended and they won't tell me why. So, until they talk to me, can't fly on VATSIM. Their problem, not mine. Would you descend about 100 miles from Gatwick? Well, we're cruising at flight level 340 today, 34,000 feet, and so we'll be descending at 369, 4812, 102 miles from the airport. 102 miles will be starting our descent. Should be arriving in Dubai at 7:45 UK time PM. Very nice, McConnell. We have a safe landing. Yeah, so the UK update will not include Stansted, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't include the Stansted. Stansted will stay as the same default scenery. Joystick today for a beginner. Again, look at Thrustmaster. Even their HOTAS 1, HOTAS X, well, older kits, still very good. Still gives you a very strong control in flight sim. Anything from Thrustmaster, I'd say, very, very good for their hardware. Flight time is 1 hour and 45 minutes, near Pav. 1 hour and 45 minutes from Copenhagen to London. Yep, yeah, I've got quite a lot of controllers here in London, and depends also how close it gets to, well, that's kind of our flight pattern. We go through Netherlands and coming a bit more south while going into the Luton, but, sorry, to Gatwick. But it depends how close we get to this event here, how much traffic we end up flying alongside. Another bit video about the 3080 flights and clips. Still waiting for it all to arrive, whenever that may be. When the A380 comes out, what are you doing? Yes, I'll 100% be doing London Heathrow to Johannesburg as my first flight in the A380. Like I say, I'm waiting for certain aircraft for doing certain routes. So London Johannesburg will be A380, London to Reykjavik will be in the 757 if and when the developer does that. It's very much down to what's been developed and when it gets there. I'm actually going to turn down my packs a bit.
Please note we only accept credit cards.
I'm going to drop my packs down to 15%. As what I've done recently is I've actually increased the volume of my sim quite a lot. So I'm still trying to balance out the audio for, well, so you can hear the stuff, of course, but also for better clarity. So if I can do that, that should, at the very least, keep things nice and calm. We've also not checked the passenger list yet. Who's on board the airplane? Who do we recognise? Any famous people? Any names we may know? That's a bit we check. Nobody yet. Nobody yet. If someone in the chat recognise any famous people, then do give us a shout. We've had everything from American footballers to Theresa May, former UK Prime Minister, on our flights before. And can't forget good old Jared. Not Jared Reid, it's Jared Wright, but Jared Reid was the disruptive one from oh so many flights ago now. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard cabin. Yep, that's all. It's PACX, Nestle. TFDi designed PACX is the menu using for passengers, passenger and crew experience. Yep, sunset is beautiful. Name another game with better sunsets like this. People say that flight sim's ugly, clouds are horrible compared to X-Plane. I mean, don't get me wrong, X-Plane's good and was the first sim to get lighting correct. But in terms of lighting and just the whole atmosphere of any game, any simulator, these clouds, this sunset is beautiful. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. It's sunset, Craig. It's 5:30 PM. It sunsets. The only reason it's rising is because we're now at 34,000 feet climbed, and therefore we're higher from the ground, higher from the horizon than we were before. That's why the sun looks like it's rising a bit. In reality, it's still setting, just at a higher altitude. No idea about the Canadian mods release yet, McConnell, but all I can say is it's coming very soon. Their Discord server has been very active recently, a lot more active than it usually is. Therefore, I'm fairly sure that we're only a couple of weeks away now from release, if not a couple of days. But I have been told I'll get an early access to it, and with the early access, we're doing a flight from Singapore to Doha. Patrick Morales in your flight, he's a politician, is he? Let's have a look. Patrick Morales. Is he? I don't. Oh yeah, there he is. He's a 28-year-old for the Democratic Party of America. There he is. And in the aircraft, Patrick Morales, there we go. 30-year-old, not 28 years old. Apart from that, probably the same guy actually. 28, yeah. Right, well, satisfaction is 100% right now, passengers are very happy. Snack service has been given out to the moment, expect arrival in 1 hour and 17 minutes. 777-330, 777 I'd say, Mohammed. With ATC, do you always have to say call sign, or can you just say the flight number? Yours is Nordic 53. You do have to say the entire call sign on voice, Dan. If you don't, then, well, how the aircraft can track you. Call sign is something that you are required to say as part of your chats. TFDi design packs, Slay. TFDi design packs is the passenger crew experience mod. Thank you, Aviation James. Thank you for the kind words about your favourites. How's my day been? I've been doing a lot of streaming today. After this, I'm going to make myself a nice steak and chips dinner, hopefully. And then, yeah, set everything up for tomorrow's couple of stream flights. You've got the Logitech 3D Pro yesterday, comes on Friday. Very nice, Karthik. It's an older bit of kit, the Logitech 3D Pro, but from the reviews, it is one of the best. It is one of the best hardwares out there for the medium kind of price range. I do play in X-Plane from time to time, JBL. I don't stream it, but I do fly in X-Plane from time to time. But Microsoft Flight Sim definitely my most viewed, and definitely my most interested on this channel. Hey there, didn't know you did Copenhagen today. You did Amsterdam Copenhagen and flight to Amsterdam. Very nice, Martin. What's your call sign? I'm trying to check out on the flight. Sentinel's underrated. I'd say so. Well, it is the second best-selling commercial jetliner of all time, so I wouldn't say underrated by any means. It sold that many because they know how good it is. Sometimes you heard other pilots just say number and read back. Depends on the airspace really. Dan, it really depends on the airspace and how they refer to you, but 99% of the time you do need to say your call sign, especially on busy airspace. You can try not saying your call sign. I can tell you now, Tower will not be impressed. Favourite first class cabin, I can't say Joe because I've never been in any of them. I've never been in any of them, and I tend not to Google them because I know I'll never go into any of them. So, I'm afraid I can't really give an answer to that. Your KLM 1124, very nice, Martin. I'll keep an eye out for you. You could have the Airbus TCA slide stick, but it went out of stock, but it's okay. No worries. How you doing? Not too bad, Ari. Not doing too bad. So far, so good. We're at cruise. Just enjoying the fantastic sunset ahead of us. Prolonged, thanks to our flight plan towards the sun. There are 2 heavy jets behind you, yes. There are a few aircraft behind us at the moment, including the very annoying EZ224, who's, well, you already caused one TCAS alarm to go off. But yeah, we've got an eighth. There's a 787 somewhere who's well, ooh, here's an interesting bit. There's two different flight plans to Gatwick. You've got the flight plan I'm taking, which is, well, we're over here now, which goes rather direct to Gatwick. And you can see a few people, Gatwick, 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 and Gatwick, they've taken more northerly routes. ETA is the same, so I'm expecting 1 hour, 1 minute, they're expected 1 hour, 4 minutes, so ETA is pretty much the same for all of them, but they've all taken slightly different flight plans. Why? Winds, basically. So with the winds right now they are, some people it's quick as go direct to Gatwick. Some aircraft I find that it's easy to go closer towards Scotland before making a round turn and then flying direct to Gatwick. So due to the winds right now, a few people taking a few different flight paths, but it's quite interesting to see how it all works together on the online networks. Your stream looks very similar to your screen now. Very nice, Martin. How close are you to Amsterdam? When are you expecting to land? Cars are heavy. Aer Lingus has its planes all green. Now they are replacing the greens also with whites. Yes, so the livery is called Euro White. Boeing 001. Euro White is now the livery style that's been, well, taken over the world, basically. Flight plans, SimBrief for Shalendra. We use SimBrief for all of our flight plans. Check free text. I've not received any messages, David. I've not received anything. Otherwise I would. With the A321 set up same as the A320neo, yes it is, Hitchingo, yes it is. There's no major differences between the A320 or any of them, really. The only difference is the A321 XLR, yeah, I think it's XLR, which basically has an extra button about here for engine cooling. And you use it for engine startup, just to speed up the process. Other than that, everything's all the same. 14 minutes down, not bad then. So you're actually probably not that far ahead of us, Martin. Sorry, remind you call sign? I'm going to try and find you on the map. You want to message you, but it says text not enabled. It's enabled, so I've received messages. Sounds like it's not enabled on your end. AOC menu, AOC options, wherever it is, sorry. Hang on. Menu, options, there we go. AOC. Text disabled. So I can disable it, I can re-enable it, but it is currently enabled. How expensive is 2020 Microsoft Flight Sim? It's $60 for the base version, $90 for premium, and just my rather storming in. Contacts tower, we're not in any airspace at the moment. We're nowhere near airspace. There's no towers anywhere near us. We'll talk to Gatwick later, but for now, it's all quiet here. Settings and frames, running a mix of high and ultra settings, FPS getting about 30 in cockpit, 40 outside. Yes, we're using the freeway Gatwick update, Garlic. We're using the freeway Gatwick updates. Not know that, so we can't find. Ah, okay, that explains that then. Want to know whether you decide to fly from Copenhagen Gatwick, or did you get the task? I want to know whether it's you decide to get the this was a. So, like I say, my channel members gets to request me to do a flight, and so basically, this was a requested flight from my channel members. So, if you're a channel member on business class or first class, one of your perks is that you get to fly. We get to choose a flight for me to do, and so as a result, I then do the flight that I say. So Copenhagen to Gatwick was a requested flight from my channel's viewers. Yeah, this one very nice, George. You enjoy it. now frequency, testing his comms I see. 500 FPS, yes, on 1660, that is correct, Infinite Planes. Alright, so far so good with the flights. Sunset's still looking stunning. Slowly making my way now towards Gatwick. She was very helpful, kept good work. No, it's Shalendra. Shalendra, sorry. I do plan to continue them. I don't plan to give up anytime soon. I'm going to actually send this screenshot to somebody who works at easyJet quickly. I'm sure they will very much appreciate this, this scene. I might log into Facebook on Edge. The answer is no, I'm not. It's on Firefox. Time is streaming tomorrow. Not sure yet, David. Haven't planned tomorrow's flights yet. Had lag from yesterday. All thoughts now, Jackson. So basically, the issue wasn't to do with the tablet, as I first thought. It was to do with the radio panels. So they're rebuilding the radio panels right now. A320neo, for example, you see it's still glitched on the co-pilot side on VHF2. But they're rebuilding the radio panels, and it caused a issue with the frame rate. So they've fixed it now. They have fixed it, and it's just a case of waiting for everything to release onto either the dev version or the well, it'll come as a dev version soon, either tomorrow or later today. Can London City one day? I will do, George, when an aircraft is capable of flying to London City. At the moment, Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't have any London City capable jetliners apart from the, well, no jetliners, and you can do a few prop aircraft, but until we get an aircraft that's capable of City, we will not be doing it just yet. Correct, sir, Aki boy, the IVAO map is for all the sims for anybody flying on the IVAO network. Anyway, get more frames on Microsoft Flight Sim, upgrade your system, Shalendra, or downgrade your graphics. Yes, I'll definitely be streaming this when it comes out, Shingo, 100%. Where are you flying to? London Gatwick, Dom. London Gatwick. How are you doing? Welcome to chats. If you could be an R4 pilot, what would it be? Not sure, Game Boy. Whoever takes me. Check your Discord DMs, it was very important. Let's see how important this is. Just a post in a very nice sushi. Can you do a flight from Dallas Fort Worth to Miami? It says you can do it at some stage, Blue Crayon. It's quite a bit of a route, that one. Dallas to Miami, quite a busy one, so certainly one day for the future. Yes, I'm very excited for the UK and Ireland updates. Got photogrammetry for London, Bristol, Oxford, Cambridge and Birmingham. You then have London, you have Liverpool, Manchester Barton, Land's End, and then two other airports I can't remember, which are also getting upgraded. There's one airport I can just remember off my tongue but can't remember the name of, and then one airport I just completely forgotten entirely. But I'd say Liverpool, Manchester Barton, I'm definitely very excited for, and then photogrammetry for Birmingham and London, very excited for. Cambridge and Oxford's, yeah, can't fault that, and then Bristol, yeah, can't fault it, but very exciting, very exciting. Add-ons, Carlos, add-ons all in the description. And graphic settings, I've done a video on my graphic settings, and for smoothly, running about 30 FPS in the cockpit, 40 FPS from external. So look at the settings all that again for my easyJet working friend. I'm sure they'll very much adore this this scene. Fly for India. We do plan to do an India flight at some stage, Vineet. We do plan to do an India flight at some stage. Just send them screenshots. Oh right, check out your screenshots in a moment, Martin. I'm sure the essay, well, this time of day, screenshots are fantastic. The sun setting behind us. The weather right now, absolutely fantastic. The British Airways plane is coming up as Norwegian for you. Don't think so, you? There was a Norwegian 787 earlier, but I don't think they're coming up as Norwegian. There's an easyJet behind us. There is a Wizz Air to our north. easyJets. British Airways 789. Ooh, could be then. I'd have to double check the model matching, because there's a chance that there's no British Airways in the livery model match. Let me note it down. So B788 or if I need to update my model matching scripts, I can do so for the IVAO later. Welcome, Rip English, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats. Namaste, Mitsu, sorry, how you doing? Welcome to channel chats. Welcome, oh, everyone else is just joining. What's your favourite view? Cockpit or tunnel? Probably cockpit aviation, probably cockpits. You can't get better than that. Then again, stuff like that also does it quite good as well, doesn't it? How many streams are you doing tomorrow? Just, well, probably do 2, George, like today. I do 1 stream in the morning, 1 stream towards the evening. I might do an Indigo flight tomorrow, we'll see. Might do an Indigo flight tomorrow morning. Which problem, Benny? Which problem are you having? Like I say, nobody's having any internet issues as far as I'm aware. In my case, running absolutely fine. Run out of cabin crew, stuffing their face with lovely crew foods in the tiny rear galley. What? Whoops, where is it? There we go. This one, Phil. The lights turned off. What style is this? Is this space? I don't think so. I don't think it's Space Flex. There should be 2 toilets behind it. Not quite sure what's behind the curtain though. Would be in real life. Probably not really a curtain there. A couple of jump seats. A few trolleys at the backside there. A few others at the top there. But hey, not a bad view. How you doing, Phil? Is the bar open? Well, depends if the cabin crew will be doing a service later on or not. We've already had our crew service. At this point, I think everyone's just sat back and relaxed. Well, as Phil says, stuffing their faces with the crew food. No bow mod yet, Luca. No bow mod yet for Microsoft Flight Sim. Peripherals using Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog stick and throttle. HOTAS Warthog. How do you know if you got a message on the eCam? It's Reed's company message. That's the forward galley. Looks like a Boeing door. Is that the forward galley, is it? Because position-wise, it's the rear of the plane. So have they copied and pasted both galleys to the same? That's interesting, that. I've never quite realised it, but no. Tell you what, I think you may be right. I'm not quite sure in why that curtain's there, but I'm going to have to look into that now. You've made me curious, Phil. You've made me curious. Oh yeah, eCam says company message, and then that's how you know they've received the message. So if I go to menu, Atsu, received. We've got a message from Wiz2832 again. Landing 08 right, question symbol. Thank you, Corey, for clicking on Twitch. Thank you very much. The text is very small there. I'm going to try and figure out what that says. But thank you very much, Corey. You're a star. What's it called? not Social Blade, it's Streamlabs that will have the chat. I need to resize it at some stage. It's way too small. Way too small. You're having issues with your 787. The camera's freezing during flights. You tried removing the 787XC. I'm not sure then, Corey, about the 787. I'll look into it. I'll look into it about the freezing issue. I've not noted it myself, but it could, well, mileage always varies. I'll look into it. Not a bone door, but just like any of the Airbus types. I can imagine then it's just a generic cabin that the server put together in the hopes of making it look like an aircraft cabin. When I reach London, not too long, Vinette, sorry. We are currently just in the north of Germany right now. So over north of Germany, we'll be tuning to London Centre 122605 in about 20 minutes or so. Just got to cross over Amsterdam. And then, yes, I'll bring my approach into Gatwick. We've got Gatwick approach online, Gatwick Tower online. I'm sure they'll be enjoying the massive amount of traffic heading their way right now. Gatwick, by the way, you have 7 aircraft inbound, of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aircraft are expected within 10 minutes of one another. You have a Wizz Air, Norwegian, I believe that is. Yes, Norwegian Air Sweden. Let's go back. Norwegian Air Sweden. easyJet, British Airways, and the British Airways. That's it. No, it's right there. I've just said it. So yeah, Wizz, Norwegian, Easy, British Airways, and later on we have an aircraft coming in from Mallorca. They're going to be 10 minutes behind us. Very busy between Mallorca and Frankfurt right now. That event must be crazy of ATC, I can imagine. And then Gatwick preparing for the inbounds, but I don't think it'll be too busy. London Centre again, not looking too bad at the moment. Let's have a look at the charts for Echo Peter Kilo. Let's get that all prepared. Our arrival, we're expecting the Tebra 1 Golf approach. So we'll have the approaches for runway 08 right, Tebra 1 Golf. Willow, Arnon, Vassox, Tel 2, D6, Kidley. Let me just search. Sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Tebra, yeah, Tebra 2 Golf, Tebra 1 Golf, perfect. That's what you wanted. Kai 4, right next year. I'll look into the air tattoo. I'd love to go one year, but just a case of seeing if and when we can do that. So this is our planned arrival into Gatwick today. So we're taking the Tebra 2 Golf, so we'll be entering from Tebra into Abtan, flight 140, head down south to Arnon, Lark, holding points there if we require it, and then into 08 when ready. 08 right. Oh no, that makes sense, you have to come the other way. Okay, no, that makes sense, yeah, 08 right, flying into the far side today. Okay, flight to Manchester. At some point we'll do George, at some point certainly. We are on line Bucharest, yes we are. And GeForce 737, 74880, 747. Any other week, Mohammed, 747. Have you encountered severe turbulence amongst our flight sim? We have on a few occasions, Leticia. We have had a few shaky moments. Have you ever played GFS? No, I haven't. Actually, I've probably looked at it on 1 or 2 occasions, but I've not really sat down and properly played GFS. Online, yes we are on VATSIM. Well, so far so good with the flights, everything looking very, very relaxed. Decision height is 396, yes this is Diego. Decision height is 396. Transition 6000. Where would it be again? maybe the decision heights. It'll be runway 08 right procedures. I've forgotten where it's oh, there you go. That's nuts. Midhurst, MDA. Oh, I've forgotten where you decision height on charts. That's very awkward. One day, Drawyah. One day you'll do everything right. Yeah, 396 is decision height at Gatwick. You are correct. Looking at the IVAO map, in what respects, Luke Bailey? The IVAO map is this one, IVAO Web-I. So that there's our aeroplane, links in the description, or this links pinned at the top for the thing. General charts. You're right, sorry, general. ATC surveillance. Approach tower. Transition 6000. Elevation feet 1300. Decision height is. This is why I need to get myself a subscription to Navigraph. I mean, ChartFox is alright for a free chart thing. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a good little tool, that. But it's not always the easiest to get around. Is Microsoft Edge any good? I only use Edge for streaming because it's just a very simple browser to run. It takes no CPU, no GPU, and therefore for streaming it just makes a lot of sense. Normally I use Firefox. If I'm not streaming, I use Firefox for my chats. When I'm not streaming, so when I am streaming, Edge is it's not a bad browser. Much better than Internet Explorer ever was. Not too bad, White Putin. Not too bad. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chats. Yeah, the British Airways is now taking to London. So all the aircraft on the northerly flights are now going to make left-hand turns and they'll make their approaches into to Gatwick. So as the wind changes, they'll make those turns. For ATC at least, it makes life a bit easier because now instead of having traffic coming into one section, they're coming from two separate sides and then use that to kind of guide off to the airport. So for Tower, it's just a bit easier to manage themselves. You like Chromium Edge? Chromium Edge will use your RAM like Chrome nowadays, does it? Oh, so I double check that. Your unflight F32's going to be alright. Very nice, George. Very nice. Do you want me to send you the graphs? Do you have Navgraph? I'll say no to that, Benny, down to the fact that as I haven't paid for Navgraph, I haven't got the thing to use them. So thanks for the offer, but technically that'd be piracy, and we don't do that here, so I'm going to have to respectfully decline. Is the A320neo on Simbrief for PACX? Not on Simbrief, you have the A320, and on PACX, not yet. The next update will include just the A320neo by default. So just wait for the next update and it'll be good from there. I'm more Boeing or Airbus. I'm more Boeing person. Taliva. More of a Boeing person myself. In the A320 Devon experimental mod, do you need to remove wheel chocks? Wheel chocks? I don't know about them, Michael, so I presume not, because then I'd know about them. What's the most challenging airport as per you? Paro. Paro is the most disaster-full approach I have ever done in any flight sim stream. One day I'll get it right, but Paro was not a good experience for me, I must admit. We'll soon be flying over Amsterdam, which is just that lighting group there. Somewhere in front of us, so we're going to fly over the Schiphol airport itself, so could be quite busy. I've flown over Pakistan, Raheem. I have done a flight to Dubai. In fact, I've done 2 flights to Dubai. 2 flights to Dubai and also 1 flight to Abu Dhabi not so long ago as well. But we've flown over Pakistan a few times. Good amount of Microsoft Flight Sim. Well, depends what you can afford, really. MG Weekly. I'm using a Samsung Curve monitor of some sort, that 23 inches, but not a... pardon me. Yeah. Whatever you got, basically. Whatever you've got. Welcome, Shadow. How you doing? Welcome to Jump's Chats. Am I a pilot? No, I'm not. RT Gaming? No, I'm not. Would you advise Flight Sim on an iMac? No, George, because Microsoft Flight Sim is not compatible with iMac. Only compatible with Windows and Xbox from the summer. I'm afraid it's not compatible with iMac. X-Plane, that's the only platform we got on that OS. One that could go approach, because we're going to fly direct into Tebra, and so Tebra makes more sense for the approach. Welcome, Maggie Kading. Welcome to Champions Chats. Gate to Gatwick, not sure yet, Terriade. Not sure. Probably go to the North Terminal, but Tower or Ground will assign that to us. I'm going to start programming our approaching now, since we need to get ourselves ready for that. I'm going to print out a new weather request, so send that. Get a new weather request, plug it in, and then start our descent into to Gatwick. 101 miles. Top 10, 101 miles. Received, meter, print. I'll go over to the performance page for that, and let's have a look. So we're looking at 360 at 6 knot winds, so north heading wind, slight crosswind there then. Plus invisibility, few clouds at 1300, broken hazard 031, QNH 1004, 836 Just quickly going to confirm at Gatwick that we are using runway 08 right for arrival. Yes, we are. Sorry about that again. Right, so look at our approach, shall we? So arrival, we are flying on the Tebra 1 Golf approach for runway 08 right. Either 08 right, Tebra 1 Golf. We don't have a 1 Golf, we have got 2 Golf, which does work for us, that's fine. So input that, no vires, and just confirm that the line looks good. That's fine, that's fine, yeah, that's perfect, so I'll happy accepts that one. So insert that, approach is good to go. Performance for the arrival, QNH is 1004. Temperature 8 degrees centigrade. Winds 360 at 6. Transition flight level 6000. Decision height 396. So that's all plugged in. We're descending very shortly. More Microsoft flights will come out on Xbox One X, S or Xbox One. It'll come out on the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. So Xbox X, Xbox S, not Xbox One. Xbox One will not be receiving Microsoft Flight Sim as far as I'm aware at this stage. 132605, get that on standby. 132605. But I won't tune just yet, since we're still outside the airspace. We're on IVAO, Joshith. We're on IVAO for ATC. Country, we're over Belgium right now. Dan, currently flying over Belgium. We always do 2 flights on the weekend, Mike. We always do 2 flights on the weekend. So now flying over... Actually, flying over Amsterdam, the Netherlands, sorry. Flying over the Netherlands, Belgium, Brussels, a bit more south of it. We should try and spot Schiphol Airport. We've flown over it already. Schiphol is just to our south. Or just to our south. So behind that cloud is Amsterdam Schiphol. In fact, it's just actually below us. There's the super far runway. There's the main airport. A few flashing lights of aircraft on the ground right now, so it's quite a busy airport at the moment. I'm sure it gets a bit busier at Gatwick in about 30 minutes. Yeah, alright, so over the Netherlands, Belgium a bit more south of it. You don't like the sounds of the A320neo, pre-recorded to play on the event, so fake. You don't? You think so, Flash? You think so? I don't know. The best aircraft is by far the A321 from Megapack. The Megapack A321 sounds sublime, so they're the best sounding, but I don't think this one sounds particularly bad. Yeah, shame that's not Frankfurt. The airport would be massive glowing dots all evening. Yeah, I should fly to the Netherlands tomorrow. Be staying all day. We'll take a look, Mike. We'll definitely take a look. I think the plan for tomorrow, do an Indigo flight tomorrow morning, UK time, so it'll be tomorrow afternoon in India. And then, not sure yet what I'll do for the evening flights. I have to decide. Might do a Manchester or Birmingham departure. We'll see. Might fly the 321 as well. Right, descending very shortly. Do you think you'll ever use your controls share cockpit mod? One day we will do, McConnell. One day we will do, but just need to find out. Just need to find the right person to do it with. Welcome, Delta. How are you doing? Welcome, Jumpers Chats. How are you doing, Delta? How are you doing? Still enjoying Southeast High Speed, or what's your outlook on that? PC spec, I'm using i7 6700 processor, 32GB of RAM, and a GTX 1660 graphics card. Why is the game so sharp? Graphic settings, tweak them to get them the way you want it. Never use presets, always tweak your graphics. Just received a company message, let's see what that's all about. It's from, whoops, wrong menu. It's from 92111. Love you so much, BD. Thank you, Eindhoven. Yeah, and that's it's not Aer Lingus, it's... Where is Echo India November? It is Aer Lingus. It is Aer Lingus. Good man. Glad you're doing well. Lockdown life in London always a lot of fun, ain't it? Can't go anywhere. Trapped in your own bubble. Is the GTX 770? Is the GTX 770 enough to run Microsoft Flight Sim? No. Gonna give it to you straight, Barretto. You're not gonna run Microsoft Flight Sim on the 770 unless you have like minimum graphics and even lower that even further. It's yeah. Afraid not, Barretto. 770 is not anywhere near enough. Have you become a cockpit crew? It's not cheaper, Sherman. It's not cheap to become a pilot. Probably the reason why I've not done it. Oh yeah, families. Yeah, you say that, Elsa. I mean, my entire life's online, but because of this lockdown, I've actually had to meet the other people in this household. I mean, they're alright. They do what they do. I guess you can have the odd conversation with them from time to time, but yeah, I actually had to meet and talk to them for the first time. How about the 1550 Ti? 50-50 there, Rashif. I use a 1660 standard, so 1550 Ti. You may get there, Rashif, on high graphics. You may do. Came out in Kaitak at some time. We've already done it. Lefts. We landed in Kaitak 2 weeks ago. Flew the 747 in Cathay Pacific colours into Kaitak from Taipei. How can you reduce the angle of attack when climbing? For how sometimes do it manually. If you don't like the vertical climb, set vertical speed manually. Where I'm from, I'm in the UK. Renew reviews. I'm from the UK. Yesterday talking about yesterday arriving in Luton about the Azure livery but in easyJet. That was the other easiest to the new one. Yes, Travelographer. So basically, that was an issue with my model matching script I uploaded yesterday, and so I have updated it now, and it is better. So there's an issue with my A320 model matching, and so I've gone back to it. I've redone all the A320s, and I've uploaded that one to FlightSim 2. To remind, if anyone uses IVAO and you want better AI model matching, that mod there, which I put together, upgrades all of that. Well worth download, well worth checking out. Small little download, but for IVAO, very, very good. How far to go? Not too far now. 161 miles, landing in about 23 minutes distance to go, time to ground. Although that's not taking into account the star and potentially any holds that tower might give us. We're likely now going to, well, we're going to contact London Control in the moment, so I'm going to go take a break for 20 seconds, and you could go to the loo, but I'll be contacting London Control in about 30 seconds. Be right back. Right, we're back. Let's get this all going. We've got a new member as well. Thank you, Diego. Welcome to business class. You can enter and make a left at the door. Please head to your seats. Luggage in your head locker or in the seat back in front of you. Welcome aboard. Enjoy your flights. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's contact London. Let's get this approach in. Studio tour. There's no studio, Philip. It's just my bedroom with a computer in it. No studio, no fancy graphics. It's just a basic room, this. Next waypoint is
Flight about 10. Iberia 5845, proceed direct to Southampton, climb now level 150. 150, Iberia 5845.
Hello to London Control, this is EZ8268 at level 340 for Galso.
EZ8268, hello, reflect your squawk code 5136.
Squawk 5136 for EZ8268. So 5136, input that. Welcome Morgan, how you doing? Welcome back. PACX is $30, aviation news, $30.
Select to Mike Lima, descend level 160 and then.
How do you only contact ATC when you fly into airspace? So that's us here, EZ8268. We're about 5 miles from London airspace, so within 5 miles, drop a
EZ8268, hello,
message.
expect runway. Expect runway 08 right in Gatwick. Proceed on the Zebra 2 Golf arrival. Report when ready for descent.
Expecting 08 right into Gatwick, Zebra 2 Golf arrival for EZ8268. Will state when ready for descent. So we've been told to begin our approach, which is the one that we plugged in already. Expecting runway 08 right. As soon as we're ready to descend, we'll just ask in chat and they'll give us the descent, no problem. Do you want to fly for easyJet? I'll fly for whoever, Jerry.
Good evening, control, Ryanair 6885.
I'll fly for anyone.
150.
Ryanair 6885, squawk ident, climb now level 1.
Welcome, Charlie, welcome back.
Climb now, flight level 130, Ryanair 6885.
The A320 is being released in the A320 cockpit on release, but later they'll be upgrading to 4 new cockpits that they're building themselves. So initial release will be on the A320, but future updates will include the custom cockpits. When streaming games is not dropping FPS, why? Because my graphics are set right, Philip. If you're streaming and losing FPS, then you've got a problem. Tweak your game, tweak your graphics, and you'll get yourself no problem. Which is better to stream on, YouTube or Twitch? I mean, Twitch has been the more streaming platform, but most of my viewers are on YouTube, so I stream on YouTube predominantly. Twitch is on the background. Again, it depends where your audience is. Depends which network you prefer. Depends where your audience is. 40 knot crosswind. That's quite a lot there, Martin. It's quite a lot.
In Norwich is 1008.
This is the experimental. So yeah, this is custom fiberwire. Zogboth is the experimental branch.
London Control, RFC 4113. On descent.
For YouTube, cheers, Morgan. Thank you very much. You found me on YouTube, but Twitch is better for live. There you go. So that's like that. If you found me on YouTube, that's fine. If you prefer Twitch as a platform, that's why I stream on Twitch as well, because some people just prefer it over YouTube.
Ready to descent,
traffic mod for single player, there isn't one, stupid. There's no single player traffic mod. Lucas, welcome. You've missed our departure, did you? You're here for our descents, which was good to have. Doesn't happen as well where you take off, they get disconnected from frequency. Only really happens, Philip, if they're doing server updates and server works, but 99 times out of 100, no problem with the IVAO connections, no problems.
4113, descent level 250.
Descent level 250.
So we'll request our descent, which is for a gap in the chats.
Logan to hotel arrival, expected 09 right.
Welcome to Control arrival, expect to land right, aeroseat 4113, thank you.
London Center, good evening, sir. Alitalia 16 is Boone Kilo Oscar.
You've got a company message. We can read that.
Flight level 340 with you. Is it possible English slowly? Thank you very much.
Receive messages. We've got
A320neo,
two from
contact press control
025.
119.825.
Yeah, I thought so.
With control 119.825, 18379, okay.
Iberia 585, climb level 350.
I wonder if their call signs RR021.
Sam 45, descend altitude 3000 feet, Southampton QNH is 1007, 3000 feet.
It's all real people for the voices, real people.
Alitalia 16, position.
Santa Iberia 9161, we are ready to descend.
Alitalia 16 Olag. Kilo Oscar Lima Alpha Go.
Level 120.
IVAO, Christo, IVAO. Easy A268, ready to descend.
London Control, this is Wizz Air 2832. Request clearance to approach ILS London Gatwick.
Very busy on frequencies today.
Runway
People just talking on top of one another.
Break, a second break. Iberia another 161, descend level 120.
120.
Alitalia 16, proceed as 5. Report ready for descent.
Proceed L5, report for descent Alitalia 16, thank you.
Oh gosh, that is quiet. Well, as long as Tao can understand them.
ETA 2668, descend level 150.
150, easy 2868.
Aeroswitch 4113, descend level
So we cleared down to
160.
15,000.
160, aeroseat 4113.
So we're optimistic since the arrival, so there's plenty of doing very well for time at the moment.
Climb 250, Ryanair 6885.
126825.
Turn right, again turn right on heading 050 degrees.
So
Left,
after
050.
London Centre, we begin to Gatwick approach, and then after Gatwick approach will be Gatwick Tower, all three online right now, so we'll tune in on the standby. Switch over as soon as we're ready.
5177.
Hello, this is Wizz Air
ETA
2832.
25 minutes and
Flight
53
level
seconds,
340.
or landing at approximately 1731 Zulu.
08 right.
There we go, so we're descending, aircraft will start to slow down. Just follow the path in now. Do you charts on your descend? Charts and ND for it. So cruising at flight level 340, times it by 3, divide by 10, we'll be landing at, well, need to start descent at 101 miles from the airport, 101. So it's just a case of using what you know and a combination of charts.
Done 223, continue climb level 340.
Welcome Simon, how are you doing?
Up to 340, then
How are you doing, man? Welcome to Channel Chats.
Tango Whiskey 206, position. Roger.
So you've tuned in to double check the frame rate is sim right now.
Correct, this is Heathrow. So,
We're going to turn the anti-ice on now, since we're likely going to go through cloud, and as you say, with Microsoft Flight Sim, cloud equals, well, you go through cloud, your aircraft starts going through a flat party, so just increase stats. Eyeball the number of nautical miles on the map compared to the ground speed. Not what you mean by that, Inad?
832, request clearance to approach ILS to London Gatwick, runway 08.
Any news on the E190? Not yet, Arthur. Not yet. I know that the TAP Designs A320s are working rather at the moment. I think they've just got their aircraft reports to SIN at the moment. Flyby are currently set to drop a fix their radio systems, that their tablet mods updates will work rather smoothly. Working title still working on CJ4. Salty Sim still working 747. Hangar 9 still waiting for the 787 to become more available to upgrade. But they are all working. They're all working. No, I'm not a real pilot. Expired milk. No, I'm not. Welcome back to Sushi Guy.
459er, you're leaving control zone, descend on extraction to Dublin.
Company message. Probably just another horrible one. AOC menu, free text. Oops.
Down
oh, no, British Airways.
80, NVIDIA 9161.
Call streaming, bro. Happy flying, Drawyah.
Turn left, turn left, heading 270 degrees.
Haven't thought about becoming ATC on IVAO. Like I say, I'm interested, Philip. I am definitely interested. It's not an easy thing to do, but one day I'm sure I will do.
Tango Golf Whiskey 206, we give you the clearance via text. Start and push is approved for taxi.
Seatbelts on. Get passengers back to their seats. Let's carry on with our descent.
05 left, clear for takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees, 105.
Any good freeware regional jets? There was CRJ mod for a little while, Gaiman, but not so much diesel. I don't know if it still works or not, but there was for a long time a mod. Oh yes, Coco, welcome back. How are you doing? I'll control from earlier. 120, is that us? Easy. Easy A268 down to 140 for. Oh, was that us? I think I may have messed it up.
Easy A268, that's again, level 120.
120, easy A268. There we go, 12,000. Got there in the end.
Easy 224, descend level 240.
I hate it when the sim freezes like that. You have a mini heart attack, the adrenaline rushes through you. Oh, I love when the sim freezes. An aircraft over to our left. Aircraft to our left. It's busy airspace right now in London. That's us. It's either Wizz Air 2832 or Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha. What's the bullseye on the map? Which bullseye? Corey? Which bullseye? The pink one. That's I forget what I mean. It's like it's reduced speed. It's where you reduce your speed, but I can't remember what it's called. Drag. Decel. That's it. It's decel. Decel decelerates. That's where you slow the airplane down. What time is it in the plane? It's 17:25. So it's same life. It's real life time in the sim. Real life time. You sent a DM on Discord. There's a report of a load of people, servers. Okay, I'll check it out, Coco. Yes.
Gatwick control, do you copy?
Downloads the experimental or dev version. Innate, not the live version. Experimental and dev version have the tablet on the left.
Southampton, Sam 45, turn right, turn right 090 degrees, sorry, too much traffic, right 090, I'll call you back. With their 8232, descend level 900.
Passing through 18,000 now. We'll turn on the CSTR option, which shows you the altitude past each level. So 250 Arnon, we're definitely lower than we need to be. The tower will guide us through the different descent requirements.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Alpha, contact the Brussels control. Try to, the frequency is wrong. Try to contact the Brussels control. We can give you the right frequency.
Whoops, wrong frequencies than the
Okay, Roger.
Brussels.
Control, we'll try 131.1 for the moment. Lufthansa 5, Mike Alpha, thank you, bye-bye.
Aeroswitch 4113 after Lamborn, heading 265 degrees.
After Lamborn, heading to 0 degrees.
Runner 2525, continue climb level 370.
Radio bug. Well,
Tampa 45,
there's two. There's one which causes sometimes active frequency to go to 0. The other, I think, is the memory leak that causes him to slow down a bit.
Right, 1606 localizer will show 10.
Oh, I see you're a fellow IVAO user, are you? FlightSim fan, very nice.
Stop descent level 200, that's again, stop descent level 200.
Pilot Edge is the most realistic of all the networks, but it's a paid subscription. The controllers are real controllers who do this on their free time. But Pilot Edge has always been a super professional network.
So when ready, descend level 70, when ready.
Is everyone... Why to have real ATC talking just for immersion? I'm sure there's a few sound ATC file mods you get on the... Very nice back scout, you enjoy your flights.
6100 the QNH. 405 left, Iberia 90161.
Fantasy Oscar Mike, you're leaving control zone, auto service terminates, frequency change approved, bye.
Gatwick Control, this is Thompson 27, do you copy?
Thompson 27, stand by.
Passing through 13,000.
Waited 25 the Yankee. Oh, disregard, I call you back. Waited 25 Yankee, make a right turn, again a right turn.
And very shortly we'll be leveling off at 12,000.
Right, heading 360 degrees, provide you 2
Cheers, Flip. Glad you've learned a lot. Thank you for your kind words.
London Control, good evening. Aeroflot 216, pre-flight radio check.
Aeroflot 216, stand by. With 2832, descent level 980, do you read me?
Yeah, the Wizz Air's gone a bit silent. That's always a concern. Aircraft's levelling off. Now arriving at 12,000.
Italia 162, which is start descent, please, thank you.
Runway 20, clear to land, surface wind 170 degrees.
Yes, McConnell, I will sadly be doing an A380 tutorial when that drops.
Alitalia 16, descent level 200.
I plan to do tutorials for all the major aircraft, so A380, CRJ, 737. When they come, I'll definitely be doing tutorials for them all.
200, thank you.
Hello, Ryanair 1 Bravo Alpha inbound EDS, passing 250.
Local altimeter is... Get that ready.
Ryanair 1 Bravo Alpha,
1004. 1004.
5163.
5163, Ryanair 1 Bravo.
I don't know if you can do it yet, so we can change the...
Q8025 Yankee, fly directed big in
Nice. Yeah, you can't change it yet, we can scroll the altimeter before you change over. We might see that for future updates.
Easy 8268, descent level 100.
100, easy 8268.
Easy 8268, contact Gatwick director, frequency 126825.
Gatwick director 126825 for easy 8268. Thank you very much, have a good night.
November Sierra Whiskey 3512, descent level.
Hello there, Gatwick director. This is easy 8268, sending to 110 inbound, Kilo Kilo Echo 63.
Easy 8268, hello Gatwick director, landing runway 08 right, no delay, route direct timber.
No delay, route direct to timber for easy 8268. So we'll go direct to timber. Input that.
Wizz Air 2832, flying heading 280 degrees, descent, flight level 80.
Speed, don't speed up a bit, slow down.
Flying heading 280 and descending to flight level 20.
It's 110, Arthur. We'll try to go down to 11,000.
Flight level 80.
Going to flight level 80 with 280.
One aircraft just behind us as well in the approach.
Easy 8268, descend flight level 80, fly heading 270 degrees.
Descends to flight level 80, turn heading 270, easy 8268. So down to 8,000. Turn heading 270. Here we go again, a bit of a freeze.
224, hello, Gatwick direct to landing runway 08 right, no.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing.
Cabin crew,
Hello
10
there,
minutes to
Gatwick
landing.
Director, Nordic 3512 with you at flight level 12.
Yes, the experimental version. Yeah, I've got the tablet and everything on the side.
3512, hello, Gatwick landing 08 right, no delay, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Nordic 3512.
We have begun our final descent into London Gatwick. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat.
2832, 33 track miles.
I have done a few foggy landings before. I've done a few foggy landings. Today we do expect quite low visibility on our approach. Ooh, there's an examiner going on at Palm right now. In the middle of an event, good luck to them. No, it should be pretty good, that.
Altimeter 1004.
Easy 224, descend, flight level 12.
We'll get flight control replay in the background ready to go, so we can do the replay of landing as always.
Nordic 3512, fly heading 275.
Heading 275, Nordic 3512.
Joy, did you an exam to become a pilot in IVAO? No, you don't, Sushi. IVAO, you just log in and you're good to go. No people in chat. Oh, you got 273 people talking right now, so just make conversation, I guess. How'd you become ATC? Well, that's on IVAO 2 main networks, and basically you go to the sign-up forms, make yourself known, and then join the respective ATC training programs. Difference between the dev version, using IVAO, Elijah, using IVAO. Frequency, we're on 126.825. Tower, get it on standby, is 124230. So get it on the background. 124230.
With their 283 to exercise descent 25 track miles now.
And then as soon as we're ready to go to tower, we'll just tune straight onto that.
Going to 2500.
Using IVAO. Using IVAO for network.
Negative, it's 3,000 feet and you need to expedite the descent.
With start on 280C, use text chat. You can use text chat if you don't like using your voice.
Flight level 30 with 2832.
Yeah, the flight level is expedite, please. Break EBD 224, descend flight level 100.
So far so good. Still relatively low visibility, but we'll turn on the weather radar for that. Not much visibility, I must admit. But hey, we should be alright. We should be alright for super pink and red visibility into Gatwick. I just realised we were past 10,000. I haven't turned landing lights on yet. Keep forgetting to do that now. I don't know why. Landing lights seem to be rather good at. These days I just forget they exist. There we go. It's raining.
Easy 8268,
It's
speed
cold.
220 knots or greater.
220 or greater for easy 8268. We'll hold 240 for now. Alright, it's definitely a spooky approach to that.
Descend flight level 80.
How'd it come so dark? We're in clouds, Charles. We're in clouds.
ED 224, descend flight level 90.
On the landing systems for both sides. Thank you, Emil, for subscribing on Twitch. Thank you very much. You're a start.
Expert to 7 flight level 90.
The company message.
Wizz Air 2832, turn right, heading 330 degrees.
From FedEx. Beam set, FedEx A01.
330, Wizz Air 2832.
Because we are landing, cabin do need to dim the lights for the landing, therefore it's going to be dark inside the aeroplane now. This is going to be interesting.
8224, just confirm you are flying the Tebra arrival, because you should be routing Timber.
How do you find me on Twitch? Drawyah. Drawyah.
Turn right, heading 360 degrees.
In a couple of moments we expect to descend further as well as get ourselves a right hand turn. Not too far now from the insets. So the likely guidance around this point here, Quebec, sorry, Delta 575 Whiskey, make a right, Charlie Foxtrot 078 right. We'll then have the approach into land.
Easy 28, correct, easy 828. I'll try that again. Easy 8268, 25 trap miles, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1004.
25 track miles down to 3,000 feet, QNH 1004 for easy 2862. 2868. 8268. Third time's the charm. Down to 3,000.
8224, developed heading 360 degrees, yeah?
Yes, riding 360 for easy 8268.
Locked.
Right. Did you say? Hang on. Sorry, confirming. Easy 8268, 360.
And negative, that's easy 224, right, heading 360 degrees.
Roger that, we'll go back to 270 then. Easy 8268. Sorry, I thought that was a bit off. No.
With the Z2832, cleared ILS approach, runway 08.
So down 3,000, right. Set 1004.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Okay, with that 2832, not quite sure why I'm not flying the heading I've assigned you, but turn right to establish accordingly. Cleared ILS approach 08 right.
Turning right to establish with 288.
Easy 224, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots or less. Nordic 3512, 29 trap miles, descend to altitude
Autopilot 2 while landing. At the moment it's not, well you can't use it yet, Autopilot 2, it doesn't work yet, so for now sticking to Autopilot 1 single channel. As soon as dual channel becomes available we'll be using it, but for now single channel only. Negative, I checked it with them. He said a negative 360.
With Air 2832, turn right, heading 110 degrees, clear visual approach, runway 08 right.
Turning right, heading 110 with Air 2832.
Sets for speeding file on CDA.
Easy 224, turn left, heading
no need to right now.
0 degrees.
Sticking on the, we're down to 3,000 shortly. Tower's giving us all the guidance we need.
Okay, with 2832, never going to make that now, sir. Fly heading 095, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
That was there, sounds like he's not doing anything Tower's giving to him.
095 with 282.
Easy 8268, turn right, heading 350 degrees, speed 180 knots or greater.
Heading 350 and 180 knots or greater for easy 8268. So now I can hand it to 35. Going to reduce speeds to 200 knots initially.
Easy 224, approximately 41 track miles, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Flaps 1.
Altitude 3,000 feet. With Air 2832, descend 4,000 feet, please. Altitude 4,000 feet.
Yes, I need to 4,000.
We'll drop down to 180 in fact. Just a reminder, our approach speed is untitled. Come on, has performance page broken on us? Okay, so we've got no performance page now because it's broken. Okay, well, we'll let the aircraft do what it needs to do. If you're still here, Flight Sim Simon.
Easy 826 today, turn right, heading 050 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 08 right.
Turn right heading 050, cleared ILS approach 08 right for easy 8268. 050. That's 2.
Just to broadcast all pilots, we could just aviate, navigate, then communicate, please turn then before for efficient sequencing. Okay, Wizz Air 2832, what are you doing, sir?
Gatwick Tower request, go around here.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need to go around if you followed the instructions I gave you. That's not quite.
Outside of you, Morgan, not much to look at the moment.
Attempted the approach after I broke you off of it. So
pitch back.
Fly
black.
095, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Wizz Air's doing at the moment, but
4,000 feet with the 280.
it's comedy
Nordic
hour.
3512, speed 180.
It happens. It happens. The guy tells us to localise up.
Nordic 3512.
Nordic 3512, turn right, heading 360 degrees.
7, heading of 245 degrees and speed of 240 knots, coming down past flight level 122.
Nordic 3512, turn right, heading 360 degrees.
Turning right, heading 360 degrees, Nordic 3512.
Right, we'll go to approach mode.
Tomjet calling, say again.
Wait for the chat to empty out, and then we'll put our
Gatwick approach, Thompson 27,
message out on
speed of
chats.
240 knots, heading 245, speed 240 and flight level 120, ILS approach for 09 right.
Tomjet 27 landing runway 08 right.
Oh yeah, he's not a troll.
London put you on the heading of 245.
I can imagine he's just not quite up to scratch with the
Tomjet 27 from Roger,
flying.
heading to 7 flight level.
I say not everyone's the same level. Some people not quite as advanced. Easy 8268, established localizer at 08 right.
Easy 8268, speed 180 knots until 6 DME.
180 till 6 DME for easy 8268. Yeah, so not everyone's at different levels. It's really just a case of he's probably not quite in tune with flying. I'm not going to give hate or anything. People are like that sometimes. They're just practicing. Runways and sights. Brake sets to medium. Spoilers armed.
Flight level 4,000.
Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Yes, speed is required for spacing.
Easy 8268 tower, calls on only 124.230.
124, 230 for Gatwick Tower, easy 8268, thank you very much, have a good evening.
Nordic 3512, turn right, heading 0.
Hello there, Gatwick Tower, this is easy 8268, establish 08 right, and, well, with you. Gonna bring the speed back.
28 Gatwick Tower, hello, runway 08 right, clear to land, sir, between 010 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land, easy 8268, gear down. Reduce speeds to 130 knots. Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Cabin check. So gear down, 3 greens, brake set, flap set, cabin check, we have landing clearance, landing checks complete. Sets the, well, speed set to 3000 for missed approach, autopilot deactivates. Not the greatest visibility, but that's okay. I say that just as the runway disappears. We'll use the landing systems to guide us in until the runway becomes visible again. We are centre, but just need to adjust our altitude, basically. There it is. Reverse thrust sets. It's not laggy, the aviation, it's just horribly rainy. 100 knots, 80 knots, 6 knots, reverse cuts, hard the brakes and exit the runway, just to the left.
Nordic 3512.
Flaps up. Landing lights off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Gatwick. The local time is
starts.
5:47 p.m. and it's currently about 7 degrees Celsius. You can now
Easy
use the
8268
mobile
clear of
devices.
runway.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete
Welcome
stop and the
to
seatbelt sign
Gatwick.
is turned off.
Stand
Remember
by,
to use
brake,
caution
brake,
when
Nordic
opening the overhead doors and
3512,
items
runway
restricted
08,
during
right clear
the
to land,
flight.
sir, between
If this is your
010
final
degrees, 7
destination,
knots.
we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection,
off the
we encourage you to
anti-ice.
check your
Right, Nordic
itinerary to ensure a
3512.
smooth continuation of your journey.
Wait for the aircraft to land.
8628, welcome to Gatwick, taxi stand 133 via Romeo and Kilo, sorry.
Stand 133 via Romeo and Kilo for Easy 8268. The airplane moving again. And we'll taxi to gates. I can't quite see where taxiways are. We'll have to use taxiway signs, which I can't quite see.
Scrap that, an aircraft decided to spawn on that stand, even though it's got every other stand to spawn on the aircraft. Taxi stand 107 via Quebec and Kilo.
Stand 107 via Quebec and Kilo for Easy 8268. Right, so let's grab the ground charts for Gatwick. Onto Quebec, so straight ahead. So everything's not moving, it's probably the rain. Very, very heavy rain. Getting no movement on the wheels. So Quebec, onto Kilo, and 107 will be visible in this section here. I do realise we've actually just taxied down Romeo rather than Quebec, but hopefully ground won't realise that. I'm sure he does. Maybe I should stop short of the runway like last time. We'll turn on the wipers as well. They don't really do much, but it is raining. Quite heavily raining, I must admit. Visibility is horrible. Well, don't forget we've got the replay for landing later, so if you want to watch the replay, do stick around, and we'll be watching that landing in from a whole bunch of different angles. Also, the spiders don't seem to go down anymore. Very odd. Alright, 107. 109 107. Make left hand turn. And so around the turning cycle, the aircraft actually has been reduced as well, rather interestingly. And now we use the landing system, the guidance system, just to guide us into the gates. Position. Right, set. Switch over to AP power. Engines off. Tax lights off. Seatbelt. Logbook. 1 hour 40 minutes. Go away. Seatbelt sign off. And beacon lights off. Strobes come off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Gatwick. Low tide right now is just coming up to 6 o'clock. Temperature outside is about 3 degrees centigrade, and as you can guess, raining quite heavily. We have got jet bridge for you, so we need to send you out in the rain today, and therefore get into terminal nice, quickly and dryly. And we thank you for flying with easyJet today. Safe on the journey. Thank you very much. Cabin crew, disarm the doors and cross-check. Unicom on to this night. Thank you very much. You take care and goodbye.
We have got jet bridge for you, so we meant to send you out in the rain today, and therefore get you to terminal nice, quickly and dryly. And thank you for flying with easyJet today. Safe on the journey.
And there you go. So we're at the gates now. Everything slowly backs away, and shortly, this will mark our passengers. We'll stop the replay recording as well, so you can get that ready to go when we're finished. Jet bridge is connecting now, so we'll just start the passengers as soon as it's connected. Expedite deboarding, and let's have a look around. In fact, Gatwick's also got the well, the guys putting together the freeway Gatwick has gone as far as putting some of the terminal interior together, and so actually you can go inside the airport and spot our aeroplane from departing passengers view, which is again a small little feature, small little detail, which I absolutely adore with this scenery. But not a bad flight, that. Not a bad landing. Can't fault it really. Right, let's end our flight plan with some donuts as well, since we're now on the ground. Donuts on. Let's check the passengers all disembarking. So thank you, Harry. Thank you, Sam. Welcome, Leia. Welcome everybody else. Welcome, Deborah. Let's end the flights. So end flight. Easy A320neo, A320neo from Copenhagen to Gatwick. 1 hour 40 minute flight time. Planned departure was 15:59. Departed 16:07. So slightly late departing actually. 7 minutes late departing. But arrival time was within 4 minutes. That's not too bad. 171 passengers. No satisfaction. Landing rate of 170. Block time for 2 hours on the nose. Soft landing. Tell your friends about the airline. Everything looks good. If I drop the flight plan in chat for you guys, so if you want to look at it in detail, you can do so via the link I'm going to drop in chat now. Still a bit annoyed we can get the Air New Zealand flight this morning saved, but sadly PACX gave up on us. We're also going to disconnect now from IVAO, so we can look at the landing route play without disrupting traffic. That's PACX. Shalendra, I'll drop in the link in the chat for you guys if you want to see it in detail. That was PACX. And finally, let's now road the replay. So 2021 to 6, and it's the later one, so I've got 2 here. 1746, that'll be that one. So let it load, and then let's have a look at the landing replay. Low visibility, lots of rain, should be quite interesting that. It's going to remind me of my landing into La Penaranta last year, which was also rather low visibility and heavy rain. Let's wait for it all to load though. Give it a minute. There we go. Right. Turn off the GPWS. Stick it on the wing view and press live. Hopefully you get to see some light in this aeroplane. So let's turn it on manually, shall we? So landing lights all on. That's all on. That's all on. Ah, I know what's going on. Basically, because the aircraft spawns in cold and dark per se, technically there's no power going to the aeroplane, so I need to try and get this give me power and therefore give me lighting. It's the one negative of this replay mod, it doesn't quite always work. Even externally, no lights. I'll drop a bug report to the developer to him to fix it. Linus for the 1092, thank you very much. Thank you for the awesome streams and videos. Always nice to you to interact with us on Discord too. Like I say, what's the point of doing all this stuff? I'm going to talk to you guys. You're here for the watch. You're going to be here to enjoy all of that. Yes, I'm turning the APU on basically. That way I can have light in the aeroplane. Not the way you're supposed to do it, but if the engines don't properly work, what can I do? Yeah, that, no power outside. Can I even turn dome lights on? Probably not. Do apologise for the slight delay in the replay. That's just trying to work myself flight sim in its early days. Again, it's early days replay mod. I'm sure with a few updates it'll get a bit nicer. How are you doing, aircraft? AP's available, thank you very much. AP bleed is set. Lights, well, they're all on. Nope, no idea. Just enjoy it with no lighting. In fact, let's just do it the other way around. Let's introduce a little bit of daylighting, perhaps. So we'll make it dark still, but just put a tiny bit of lighting on. I think that's a fair amount.
100.
Press L. I've already pressed L, Captain Scoop. Already pressed L.
20. 10. 5.
You can really see the rain on the runway. It's so covered right now. Visibility much lower than I was expecting, actually. Much lower than I was expecting, but I'm glad it got down safely. That's always the important bit. Next flight will be tomorrow. Shalendra. Next flight will be tomorrow. Ooh, hang on. Is that lights I see there? Ah, so landing lights work. Wings don't quite work, I'm guessing. Fair enough. The more you know. Right, left-hand seat landing. Low visibility. Still rather wet, still rather damp. Over the runway.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Beautiful. Does replay plane 2 times speed? Again, a bit 50-50 at the moment, Coco. You can slow it down using the in-sim speed thing, but it's still early days, still being tweaks to replay. I'll make sure that the developer's aware of this issue of times 2. Okay, so bug reports. Once we're off, you don't turn on wing lights, so you're going to in the UK and the US base. You only turn wing lights on generally in the US. Elsewhere, wing lights stay off the entire flights.
200.
No worries, Louis. Glad to have you on control today. You were very professional. Very well played, Louis.
20. 10. 5.
There you go, touchdown in there. Yeah, is the mod available soon? Sans, very soon. It comes out in about a week. 1 week to release for FlightControlReplay. 1 week to go. Yeah, just enjoy. Even the wet runway reflections. It was a very damp landing. Can't say much, can you? So, yeah, I guess that brings us now to the end of our stream today. That was Copenhagen to Gatwick. That was 2 hours block time, 1 hour 40 flight time between, well, 2 capitals of Denmark and the UK. Although Gatwick technically doesn't count as, well, it's a London airport, but it's not within London M25 boundaries, this. There's our A320. After landing in the rain, you can see very low visibility still. actually up with the lighting right now. But that's just the way it is sometimes, the wet weather. That was myself Flight Sim, and that was our streams for Saturday. Tomorrow we are planning to do a flight, or we're going to do 2 flights. One in India tomorrow morning, one flight somewhere else we haven't decided yet. Yes, we have got a Train Sim World premiere coming up next, so I've got my 3rd scenario from Train Sim World Southeast and High Speed. So if you want Train Sim World, check out my Train Sim World premiere in about 30 minutes. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. You take care of yourselves, and I shall see you all in the very near future. Take care, have a good one, and goodbye.